And a big shout out to my boy Goodhits, my baby right here. He's a hard working man, I'm gonna tell you that much. You don't even know the half of him, but I do. And that's my boy.
Yeah. Hell yeah. That's some real shit.
What's up, gang? We're in beautiful San Jose, Costa Rica. I'm just cooling with the guys, bachelor party vibes. First exclusive video interview with California Death Proof Underground King rapper WALT in the business, in the Goodhits compound. We're talking about all of his classic songs, Run Up, On Time, What Do You Want, etc., etc. We're getting into the news. This is the king of underground rap. Over and out. Enjoy. Salute.
What do you want? Get the fuck out my face, kick it something your mouth.
Alright, I'm gonna do my little intro thing.
Okay.
What's up, Goodhits gang? You know we're about. We're bleeding blood for the best in underground rap here in New York City and beyond. We got a California transplant in the house. He's growing in name and stature. His name is Walt. Dude, let's start simple, bro. First time in the fucking city, dude.
What it do, man? I'm loving it, bro. You see me in my I Love NY shirt, man.
Dude.
I feel like a tourist right now.
No, that's some real shit. That's some real shit. Like, what do you think of the city, man?
Oh,
like, 2
bro.
days in.
It feels like a fucking movie. I've never been outside my room, really, bro. So, like, I love it.
Yeah. It feels like that for me, and I've been here.
That's right. That's what I feel like. Yeah.
I don't think that feeling ever fully goes, that you feel like you're living in a simulation in New York.
Yeah, that's exactly how it feels, 100%. Like, I love every bit of it. I've only been here for a day and a half, 2 days, and
it's just like,
I'm eating it up, man.
Yeah.
I love it.
Dude, it's a pity because we want to fucking, like, you were one of the artists that, like, Mullet really wanted to get down for a show. So it's like, we need to get you back.
No, 100%. That's what I told him too.
Are you going to be going on tour and shit?
Yeah, well, NASCAR wants to take me on tour, so we'll see what happens with that.
Yeah.
But, you know, like, from then, like, I'm just doing whatever the fuck I can.
Yeah.
Making it happen. But, yeah, no, I was very disappointed about the show, but we made it.
Yeah.
Made the best of it in Texas. Now we're here in New York, and
I mean, if you do go on the tour, like, that would be pretty fire too.
fuck yeah, bro.
Because
like,
you'd be seeing like a ton of states and shit.
yeah, like how I told you, man. I've never been nowhere until like these past 2 weeks. I've only been to like Arizona in my whole life, and I've lived in Cali since then.
You're from Cali.
Yeah, and I've never been anywhere besides Arizona like twice, and that was like when I was 7, and then recently for a show. So
That's wild,
yeah,
bro.
I'm a little caveman, bro. I've been staying
You're
in my
a Cali
cave.
caveman. Wait, what part of Cali are you from? Like LA?
No, well, I was born in the Riverside area, Hemet, California, to be specific. Like in the sticks, kind of.
Yeah.
You know, it's like in the middle of.
That's SoCal though, right?
Yeah, it's like Palm Springs in the middle of that and Riverside, like, so there's really nothing going on there.
Right.
Yeah, man.
I went to Coachella a few weekends ago and we drove through there, like around where you grew up.
You were in Coachella?
It's like
I do
3 or
event
4
work,
weeks ago.
man. I do event work. I did all the audio, visual, and staging for that shit. Like,
even the before or even a few weeks ago.
No, I like the more recent Coachella. I still do it. I do freelance work for Coachella.
So you were there too?
I was there working. Yeah,
dude,
man.
that was lit, bro. I saw like Disclosure, Doja Cat.
Yeah, that's right, man. I'm a hard-working man on the side, man. I gotta make it happen, bro.
I feel like that, dude. With this music shit, it'd be like that, bro.
Hey, man, it only pays as much as you want it to.
Yeah.
Like, I'm still.
Dude, oh my god. Do you live in the house with like Ryan and all the other guys?
No, I stay in Huntington Beach right now. I'm a dog, you know. I can't.
So you're living differently.
Yeah,
like,
man. I'm a whole different human when I'm not being in Walt, you know. It's like
I guess you're a little older than them. You're a little older than them.
I'm 20. I'm 24 years old. I'm gonna be 25.
Oh,
in
you're
September,
still
you
young.
know.
Okay.
So I've been ripping by myself for a while, but
I feel that. I
yeah,
feel that.
you know, I'm still trying to make it happen, just like anyone else could, you know.
Yeah.
Just have the opportunity
Yeah.
to take advantage of it, you know. It's like, fuck.
Have you like worked musically with Death Proof for like a really long time, or what's?
Yeah,
How
see-
did that start?
Yeah, see, that's the thing. Like how I was telling you with the event shit. That's how I met Miyagi, and he's the sensei of the whole group. And I met Justino. I met Miyagi and Justino through the event shit, and we were just working. And it was literally the law of attraction. Like, I was right when I started making music and started to take it mad serious, and I started doing the event shit, and it just kind of lined up. Like, and I knew about everyone in the group, and I was like, damn, like, this is the manager of the fucking group, and I'm working with him right now. And I just tapped in with bro, and he gave me time to grow, and I'm here today. You know, it didn't happen right away, you know, just like anything, you gotta plant the seed and let it grow. But
I feel that.
Yeah,
I feel that.
Know, you work hard, you can make it fucking happen. Anyone. Like,
I feel that.
I'm the fucking product. I was from nowhere, just like all of us, you know.
Dude, you gotta answer totally honestly. Who out of DPI's music do you listen to like the most, just when you're chilling, like casually?
No one, dude. I really don't listen to any. Like, I love everyone's music, 110%.
Yeah.
But like, if I'm being totally honest, my day-to-day music is just old 70s, 80s, 90s shit. Like even early 2000s, like. You know?
Really?
Yeah, like I love everyone in the group. I'm not downplaying their music, but I don't even like to listen to my own music. Like, same thing. Like,
so what are some like bands and shit though? Like, do you listen to? Because that's kind of shocking to me. Like, you don't listen to any rap shit or like.
Nah, I mean I really did when I first started, but to be like completely honest, bro, I wake up and listen to nothing but nostalgic music, because like that nostalgic feeling just gives me.
What are some bands though? Like, put me on,
like,
dude.
Fucking, like,
do some deep
if I'm
cuts.
being completely honest, it's like just like I grew up on like Rancid, Cottonmouth Kings, like the Interrupters, like. All weird punk, like the Smiths, like all that.
You have like a pretty big rock influence on like
I feel like
number
I
of your
do,
tracks.
and then, like it doesn't really like show it in my music, but I'm starting to get there as I'm being, because I don't really have the outlet to record music where I'm at, and I only really like to record with one person out in LA. But now that I'm with DP, like I'm gonna be with Avi and everyone, so it's gonna be working. But yeah, like it's really just been like I do my own thing, and then when I'm ready to go out, like I go out and do it and get work done, come back, you know.
I feel that.
That's the honest opinion right there.
What type of music do you? Because I feel like, and we were talking about this earlier. You have like songs like, you know, you have songs like White Lies and shit. Like songs that are more like. I don't want to not explain it, like more like rock oriented,
a little softer, you know.
Yeah,
and I really like those songs a lot, and I want to make a lot more like that. Like,
I feel like that's your sweet spot, low key.
Yeah, like that hits my
I feel like it's
G-spot.
different. Yeah, it's different, and it's so like I could see like anybody kind of gravitating to it.
Yeah.
In a way, because it's like I love like old artists at DPI, but a lot of the music is more like. It's gonna appeal to a narrower subset. I feel like this could have like huge appeal.
Exactly,
and it's good music.
Exactly, and like most of those songs that I do record, like just how you said, White Lies, like that's my boy from Hemet, Nick, all about that. Like I kind of grew up with him too, you know. Like that was my boy. We just made a random song in Hemet, and it worked out, you know. And just trying to push the boundaries and do whatever the fuck we can and get out of our comfort zone. That's like all that anyone can do, you know. Like fuck.
But do you, like, what type of music do you like making, like, more recently? Or is it just vary?
Yeah, I mean, it kind of varies in the mood I'm in, you know, because, like, I will make those softer songs and I'll feel really fucking good about them. But, like, sometimes I really just want to make some fuck shit and just be an ignorant fucking asshole on the mic. And
no, Falling 2, that's the song I was fucking trying to look for with
Falling
Dylan.
2, yeah. Dylan,
that shit was, like...
That's my brother right there. That's my twin right there. I love him to death. Like he's the one who records all my music. Like until he's about to take a different trip and go somewhere else. But like he's the one.
Yeah, you have a lot of collaborations with him for sure.
He's recorded every single one of my songs almost, besides like a lot of my older shit. So.
Oh, that's who you were talking about. Who you like to record with?
Yeah,
and shit.
okay. That's my boy right there. That's my boy.
Word. Because like when Mullet first put me shout out, but like when Mullet first put me onto you, like the first song I listened to was Falling 2 because it's the number one on your SoundCloud, right?
Yeah, that one shot up, and then what's crazy about that, bro, is like that
I was like, this I vibe to.
When I first met, bro, and that was like a year and a half, almost 2 years ago. like that was the second song we ever made, and we held on to it for almost like a year and a half. And like we're like, okay, we started dropping the polarities, like me and him do collab tapes, and we dropped polarity 1 and then dropped polarity 1.5, and we're gonna do a number 2 eventually. But like yeah, that one we just kind of held on to, and then like we always liked it but never dropped it because it was so soft, and it's our
dude,
best.
I feel like those are the ones that are hitting though.
Dude,
like,
it's our fastest growing song ever. Like I've never had a track jump up like that. It was crazy. And
I feel like with the audience that Death Proof has built up, it's like that sound isn't as prominent right now in the collective too, so it's like people also like that. It's like, oh, I could just like put on a DPI playlist and then have like a good like chiller song.
Exactly, because everyone has their own opinions, and no one's gonna be on some fuck shit all the time. I'm a little shithead, but you know, I listen to some soft ass shit, and
hell yeah,
I cry sometimes too, you know.
No, I feel that. I feel that. Do you have any like kind of like features coming up, things like that with other, you know, not even just with other DPI members, but just like outside of the collective as well?
I mean, honestly, no. I wouldn't say outside of the collective really, just because like the past like 7 months I haven't been making music until like last month, and I've just been making clothes and stuff to try and survive as a human, you know, if I'm being honest. But yeah, like I'm definitely, because like I've always fucked with everyone DP, and we had our relationship in the beginning, you know, and like they kind of like, I planted the seed, and like I said, I let it grow, and I'm coming back, and I'm gonna try and get a feature with everyone. Yeah, you know?
That'd be fire.
I'm gonna get a feature with everyone. It's just timing and trying to make shit happen as a human, and being out there, and because like I'm like almost 2 hours away from them, and that Uber is ridiculous. So
that's wild, you know? Dude. You gotta get a vehicle, dude.
I did, man. I'm not gonna air my own self out, but I kind of blew it last year on some legal shit. So
we talked about it. Yes.
Yeah, I'm here today without a car, but I used to have one.
I feel that.
I used to be a responsible human. Now I'm just a shit. So.
Dude, speaking of the whole feature thing, though, I love asking like every rapper, or you know, maybe you don't even call yourself a rapper. Every artist that comes through. Yeah. Like if. In a world you got signed to a record label, and I was your A&R, I was like your greasy A&R, and I was like, Walt, you could get any fucking feature, unlimited budget, any feature in the world, unlimited budget.
It's gonna be either it's gonna be Burt McCracken or From the Used, or Gerard Way from My Chemical Romance on some little kid shit. I got the Black Parade skeleton on my back, bro. The Used is my favorite band ever. Like, I should have said that. Yeah, I love the Used, bro. That's
you had that era, yeah. Because I guess we're not like, that far off, so we did grow up with some of the same.
Like the Taste of Ink is the most like iconic Used song, but like all their fucking music, all of Bert's work besides.
So you like MCR and all that shit? Too.
Yeah, you know, I'm not too emo, but I love like it really just ends on the Used and MCR, and then it just goes like kind of the punk era after that. But I love it all, man. I love all music. I could appreciate anything.
I thought you were gonna like troll and say Drake or some shit.
Hell no. I mean, shout out him, but fuck. I would never. I don't listen to no mainstream artists or anything. It's just all nostalgia for me, man. Yeah. I want that feeling in my stomach when I listen to a song. Like, it brings me back to that time frame. Like, I love that.
Do you like making music, or do you like doing like stuff in sort of the fashion space, the clothing space more? Like, what do you consider yourself as? Because I feel like you are really good at that, like...
It's hard right now,
and that is a big part of your social media presence, is like custom clothing, like bespoke shit.
Yeah,
the fashion world type
facts.
shit. Because that's a whole other scene.
Exactly, yeah. No, that kind of helped me a lot recently, like, because all my supporters, anyone who's bought a 101, you know, they help me live, you know, so like I love doing it because I make clothes that I want to wear, and they want to wear it too, and that gives the same feeling of like listening to an old song, or like making a fucking good song and people fuck with it, you know, like I just love that aspect of things. And like I kind of just recently started dabbling into clothes, so like I'm just not even a year into it, but I love fucking every bit of it. But
I feel that.
I would say, like, you know, making a fucking really good song that everyone really likes.
What's your favorite song you've ever put out? If you could only pick one song to be defined by, like
a hard.
Yeah.
If it was a hard song, it would probably be "Give It Up."
Right.
Because I really like that as a performing song. It's just really spastic and kind of retarded and all over the place, and that's what everyone wants. But as like a softer song, I would either say "Dead and Wrong," because that's the only song I've made that song about someone I really care about, you know. So, and that was the only song I've ever made that is about somebody, like, kind of, you know.
Yeah.
So that's one hits a little hard for me in the heart, you know.
Yeah, I feel that. No, that's what music is about.
Yeah, and that was cool, but yeah, I love making the fuck shit for the kids because they just eat it up, and that's just the best feeling, is just being there with the kids and they're vibing and you're vibing.
Yeah.
We're all ripping together. I love it, man.
Yeah.
I love every piece of it.
You mean like playing music together? Or doing shows?
Yeah, just like doing a show, you know, like, and having the song that the kids know and fucking...
Yes.
Like, they could actually say it back to you because it's valid, you know, it's like...
Shows are definitely where it's at. It's really addicting.
It's something that you really can't compare to anything at all, I would say.
Yeah.
You know, like,
that's what underground rap to me is about. Like, who knows, what does that even mean? But it's like, the shows are really where it's at.
Exactly. Like, I would compare, like, doing a show and, like, everyone fucking with you at the show to, like, hitting your first home run, bro. Like, fucking in Little League. Like, you can't beat that, bro. Yeah. That's no better feeling.
This past Friday's show, like, I don't know when I'm going to drop this interview. It's probably going to be a while from now. But, like, the NASCAR show this past Friday, I was, like, unreal.
Yeah,
like,
I know.
From these guys, bro.
Even more of a shit show if we were there. I wish we were,
you and Dirty and Mozzie came.
I wish we were, man.
Yeah, but you guys are going to be here this weekend, some of y'all, so you're going to still turn up.
Shit show.
You guys are going to still turn up.
Number 2.
All right, one last question, just going back to the fashion shit, because I wanted to ask you this.
Okay, let's hit it.
What are your favorite, like, couple of brands, designers? It doesn't even have to be shit you wear, but just, like, influences, like, you're looking at their Instagram pieces and you're like, damn.
I mean, like, 100%, I fucking hate all designer fashion. Like, I would, like, even if I had money,
like,
bro,
high luxury, Gucci,
yeah, bro,
Prada.
like, I wouldn't, like, or even anything. I'm just a cheap ass, you know. Like, I would never fucking ever buy any other brand.
You're upcycled only.
I would only, like, not, like, definitely now because I make clothes, but, like, I would only support, like, reworks and fucking people on Instagram, like my boys, like Ugly Concepts and Luke, and, like, people that just fucking make something out of nothing that's fucking ridiculous, and you can never buy that at a store, and if you would, it would be thousands of dollars, but they're selling it for a reasonable price, you know, and it's like, you can't beat that. Like, over seeing the love and the hard work from that, and I've never been into fashion. I just kind of always thrifted all of my clothes ever.
Yeah.
You know, like, everything that I ever rework is thrifted.
Yeah.
And, you know,
that's awesome, man.
Yeah.
You have to have a good eye for that shit.
Yeah, you really
have to be
do.
patient.
You do, but, you know, these kids, they love it and they eat it up, and I love every single person that supports me on that, so...
No, fashion, dude, it is a really cool space to be in. It's, like, pretty dope you also do that shit, too, because it is something I'm interested in. It's, like...
That's like another thing, though, is, like, what I realized with fashion, just because I know so little, and, like, I've only been doing, like, I make bags from scratch and stuff. Like, I'll draw the patterns and shit, but, like, really, I can't... I'm not educated on that yet, so I'm just reworking pieces. But, like, the fashion industry and the rework industry is a whole nother fucking side of
so
bullshit.
Different.
Oh, it's that's what I've learned. But, you know,
there's bullshit in all of it.
Yeah, there's bullshit everywhere. You know, you just gotta weave your way through it. You know, but
no, wait. One more thing. Music related.
You're good, man.
Ryan wanted me to ask, what was
it is, and I'm here today, and
that's just
and that's where I've always wanted to be. Like I said, I kind of planted that seed and let it grow, and you know, Ryan really picked me out of the bunch, and I appreciate.
Yeah, how's working with Ryan out there?
Ryan's a fucking man. I'm gonna tell you that much, like, cause like, to be honest, I've never really had like, I take my shit serious, you know, but I'm also just a human who's trying to survive. So it's like I'm out here trying to pay bills and fucking make rent and feed my dogs and my cats, this on the side and make clothes and keep up with social media.
This rap thing is tough, bro.
This life thing is tough.
Yeah.
You know? If I'm being honest, you know, it's like life sucks, but right now it's pretty fucking good, and I kind of really owe it all to Ryan, because if it wasn't for him, I feel like I kind of would have just they would have let that seed kind of just plant. But you know, I'm here today, and I love everyone.
That's huge, man. That's huge. All right, well, we're coming to end here, so just let's open mic. Any shout outs, anything you want to say to the fans, anything like that, future projects, anything like that?
I mean,
total open mic.
Basically, all that I would say right now is I got a fucking garage tape coming out with DP, and it's gonna be the first time I've dropped in a couple months, so I'm very excited about that. It's gonna be 5 songs. And it's going to be on the YouTube channel of Death Proof, and they're going to drop it on their SoundCloud. I'm going to drop it on all platforms, but other than that, you know, just eat it up. And till then, I'm in New York City.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
And I love New York, baby.
Hell yeah, dude.
Take your life in front of it, gon' leave you shaking. Way too late to second guess it, laying dead right on the flame.